Welcome back to another episode of Ibetcha Salute the Capper NBA Prop Betting Show. I'm your host, your name, here to break down tonight's matchup between the New York Knicks and the Dallas Mavericks. It's going to be a thrilling game tonight, so make sure you're locked in as we discuss key player props, betting trends, and of course, a prediction you don't want to miss. Tip-off time is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight in Dallas, and we've got some incredible storylines to cover. From star performances to crucial betting trends, we've got you covered. Let's dive right in. Tonight's game features the New York Knicks, 10-7, who are sitting comfortably at 4th in the Eastern Conference, going head-to-head with the Dallas Mavericks, 10-8, currently in the 9th spot in the Western Conference. Now, both teams come into this game with some momentum. The Knicks are 7-3 in their last 10, playing some of the best ball in the league right now, averaging 123.2 points per game, led by an offensive juggernaut in Jalen Brunson. On the flip side, the Mavericks have been 5-5 in their last 10, averaging 119.6 points per game, but they've struggled with consistency on defense, especially without Luka Doncic, who will be sidelined tonight due to a wrist injury. More on that in a bit. Key player matchup, Kyrie Irving vs. Jalen Brunson. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest matchups of the night, Kyrie Irving vs. Jalen Brunson. Kyrie Irving, one of the most electrifying point guards in the league, has been stepping up for Dallas in Luka's absence. Averaging 26.3 points and 6.7 assists per game, Irving is going to need to keep up his offensive production if the Mavericks want a shot at the win tonight. On the other hand, Jalen Brunson, who has been playing at an all-star level, is averaging 21.5 points and 7.9 assists per game for the Knicks. His playmaking has been pivotal, with New York ranking 6th in the NBA in assists, averaging 28.6 assists per game. Brunson's ability to facilitate and score efficiently is going to be critical in this one. So, here's the big question, who wins this battle? Will it be the veteran presence of Kyrie leading the Mavs, or will Brunson continue to elevate the Knicks' offense? Betting trends. Alright, before we dive into the player props, let's take a quick look at some betting trends that could help guide your picks tonight. New York Knicks. The Knicks are 5-5 on the road this season, but they've been playing very well offensively, shooting 50.4% from the field. That's a 5.5% advantage over their opponents, who are shooting just 44.9% against them. They're also 6th in assists per game, which speaks to their unselfish ball movement and offensive cohesion. Key trend, New York is 6-4 against the spread, ATS, in their last 10 games, which bodes well for bettors tonight. Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks have been strong at home with a 6-3 home record but have been 5-5 against opponents over .500. They've been shooting 49.5% from the field, but it's their three-point shooting that will be under the spotlight. They're averaging 12.2 made threes per game, but the Knicks allow 14.5 three-pointers per game. Will Dallas capitalize on that vulnerability, or will New York's defense clamp down? Key trend, Dallas has been 0-3 ATS in their last 3 games, so they've been struggling to cover recently. Player props. Now, let's get into the fun part, player props. We've got some exciting lines tonight that could bring in some cash. 1. Kyrie Irving, 25+ points. With Luka Doncic out, Kyrie is going to be leaned on heavily to score. Irving has been averaging 26.3 points per game, and without Luka, he's going to have even more opportunities to be the focal point of the offense. 2. Jalen Brunson, 6+ assists. As mentioned, Brunson has been dishing out nearly 8 assists per game, and with the Mavericks focusing their defense on New York scorers, Brunson's playmaking ability will be tested. 3. Karl-Anthony Towns, double-double. Karl-Anthony Towns has been an absolute force on the boards this season, averaging 12.6 rebounds per game. The Mavericks are a bit undersized without Luka Doncic, and Towns could feast in the paint tonight. 4. OG Anunoby, 2+ made three-pointers. In New York's 145-118 win over the Nuggets, OG dropped 40 points and has been showing off his scoring ability from deep. Dallas will have a hard time defending Anunoby on the perimeter. Game prediction. As we wrap things up, let's take a look at my game prediction. With Luka Doncic out and the Knicks coming off an explosive win, I think New York's offense is just too much for the Mavericks to handle tonight. Kyrie Irving will keep it close, but with Brunson orchestrating the offense and the Knicks defense stepping up, I'm taking the Knicks to win outright. And for those who like to bet the spread, I'm rolling with New York minus 4.5 tonight. That's all for today's Ibetcha Salute the Capper NBA prop betting show.